Yes, we've got right the
that was good state. You got a bit of Friday, didn't you?
Better than Mondays anyway.
You've lost a lot of weight, Faddy.
He has.
I've no,
He has, mate.
one of the t-shirts. Lodge a fan. No, it's not.
You been in the gym?
No.
Yeah, you have.
I've not done anything.
That's just natural.
He's got a gym in the house,
Just
cinema room, gym,
snooker table.
what else? Snooker table.
Nah, I'm a gym. My boy's a gym.
So,
Fair enough, I saw him in the gym.
So you did, aye.
Chasing the woman running.
his missus watches this.
That was all woman.
She was there.
She was What about you? You look opposite, you look terrible.
I know I do.
No, I'm kidding.
I'm raging. I've had a nightmare. Big domestic. The missus.
What, the fun stopper?
Yeah, Mary the Wayne Sweeties.
We come in, we've had a great wee day. Was it Wednesday? In the washing machine error. So we had to drain it. And have you ever drained a washing machine? The water, you try to, and then the thing stuck, and then the water was pouring everywhere. Try to get it into sink. Oh, we went off our head with each other. It was a I actually.
So how's it?
I said to her at the time, I went, "It's partnership. I don't think it's working."
Did you?
Aye,
I'll take it off your hands.
Well, I know how we dealt with it. I dealt with it last night because we're going everywhere. We're heading off.
Are you?
We need to get away together ourselves.
Where he's going?
To rekindle.
Where did you say you're going to Aspen? Dumb and Dumber and Aspen, aren't you?
We're going to Colorado. We're going to travel through there. Aye. We're going to go to Spain first. We'll head to Italy for the second last game. Aye, we're off. We need to go away.
How did you get from Colorado to Spain and Italy?
Because I'm going Monday. I'm heading out here. I'm going to Spain. I'm going to Italy, and then I'm going to Colorado. I'll come back for a couple of days later.
Yeah, time to make him a king in it. Ceremony. You should do a ceremony for you.
What was it called? The coronation?
Coronation. We should make that you the king, shouldn't we? It's a bit you love,
I'm sweating thinking about that. I told you a wee bit about that, didn't I?
Did you enjoy it?
Behind the scenes. What, the coronation? Absolutely not.
Huh?
No, it was a wee bit tedious, wasn't it? A wee bit too long. I didn't modernise that a wee bit.
See when they put things through them, what happens?
I don't know. I think there's a bit of fiddling about, you know, isn't there? You know, isn't there?
I can't believe
and this is going right back in history.
I never knew that was part of the thing.
I'll tell you what.
Did you watch it?
You're wanting coronated every day, yeah?
Didn't watch it.
watched
it. That was shite.
Aye, you can't.
Was the concert good?
But concert was excellent.
Concert was good.
Lionel Richie, shocker by the way.
That wasn't him.
No,
that wasn't Lionel Richie.
He was out of timing. He couldn't, wasn't he?
When he was fucked.
He was booing. You booing Lionel Richie? That made the coronation. You're booing Lionel Richie.
Take that, but unbelievable.
I don't like me and Kev are like the art. You like Gary Barlow, me and Kev's like the art. Take that.
The two that left.
You'll need for it.
Why we need to say Big Man's in for an eye operation today. He's got a detached
Is that what was up with him the other day?
His eyes fucked. He got a chicken bone in his eye.
Because I thought we'd witnessed one of the best games this season, and Big Kev just had absolutely slaughtered it.
What game was that?
The Dundee, the Queen's Park Dundee. I thought it was brilliant. Kev slaughtered it. So
it was good entertainment, but at times...
Talks well in the game, Kev.
He slaughtered me. You need to stop bullying him.
How?
I think you're bullying him.
You don't bully Big
Kev.
Kev.
6'3".
No,
you can bully him.
Punch out sweet.
No, he's need to stop nicking away at him because
he's going to blow.
What?
I could see him.
What stuff?
No, we do.
What's saying that his head looked like a chicken ball?
He's just you need to like half him a wee bit. But he will. I think you'll get him to a stage and then he'll just blow up.
He was on a warpath on Monday, wasn't he?
He was on one.
Oh, man, I've never seen him like that. Ever like that.
He was a horny bear, wasn't he?
Oh, see what was he like after it, I know.
And you don't realise how big, what is he, about 6'6", 7"?
He came into my house, he dropped me out.
He's a big boy.
Mate, I'm not joking, his hair was touching my roof. See, he dropped... No, I swear, I don't know.
As long as it was touching your roof.
But wasn't it? Maybe that's why it's falling out.
I don't know actually if that's really say my house is fucking tiny in it, but he came in, he dropped me out and he came in.
You just stay with leprechauns and all that.
Honestly, mate, he had to crouch.
Did he?
Crouch down the big man, aye. No, but he loves Big Kev loves all.
No, he loves a party. He likes to gain him a bit.
He does.
I don't know.
I think he can stick up for himself.
Aye.
He had to do him toast.
He throws a career at you, doesn't he?
I don't know, he keeps lying to me about my career. I didn't say it, didn't he? Came to me about my career. I have more Premier League appearances than you for your whole career. It's fucking great shout.
No, when you have all the panel shows and that, you have the outtakes, best bits of the year, best shout of the year.
I did.
Aye.
What
No,
was
what
it?
was it?
Read of the year.
Oh, really?
That's
Yeah,
genius. Didn't get enough, didn't I know?
Nah.
You need a wee phone for that, didn't you? You need a wee phone on that for the last few
Wait,
shows.
He's packed it for his holidays next week.
Can you imagine somebody on holiday with a wee phone with him?
That's a defining feature, isn't it? A strong,
Aye, isn't
a
it?
strong chin,
Is
strong
it?
voice.
You seen me, myself and Irene. That's how you're trying to be in it.
That's a real what a show.
Here, Hank.
It's near the end now, boys. We're near the,
You got the same moustache and haircut. and
we're near the end of
So
the
is that
season.
one's got? He's got it.
You just got from a wank.
everything.
A wank.
You seen that? Me, myself
Oh,
and Irene.
brilliant,
Tell
aye.
you about it.
Last, wasn't it?
Ah, he looks like to be
Whitey.
wee whitey.
What a bird's everywhere, me.
Oh, wee whitey for me. Have you seen that?
No,
Did you watch it?
I
Right,
heard
tell
it.
me
You
your
need
turn.
to watch it,
Your
mate.
turn.
I can't believe it's near the end of the season. We've only got a few left of these. The Cooper show's been
Fine.
Thank God it's near the end of the season. I can't wait.
You'll be out in weed, won't
I'm
you?
just
Full of
stop.
weed in a month.
Aye, and I need to be. I wish I was on it now. The way things are going. I even sent me on the edge last night.
What did?
Yeah, the B team losing in penalties. That as well.
Can't be the action.
Can't get a break, can you?
Wait, the beat.
I can't get it.
Just
Honestly, I even went to penalties and about. That's when I
We're good at
started
them. They're
pressing.
good at pencil to
That's
them.
when no, they weren't.
I know. Brutal.
That was great. Aye, 12 minutes past 9. That's when all the buttons were getting pressed. I'm out of here.
Oh, was it? Well, after Rangers B got beat, that's what.
Aye,
That's
aye,
your
aye,
next.
score. Aye.
Can't take another Rangers defeat.
Mate, the B teams have actually won in the end. They were right through.
Celtic were 3-0. Aye. But they battered them. I think Rangers
Aye,
battered them
they
the
came in,
second
yeah.
half for a period of
What a
time.
good
But
young players in the two teams.
the
Isn't
boy you were talking about,
Summers.
Summer,
And then
aye.
the boy Brooks
He's a Hamilton boy.
Brooks is good.
He's so dangerous.
He's
that
quite
player.
good.
Up Edelwood as well.
Aye.
So he has.
A lot of good players. Who was the wee boy side for Rangers? He was he was a wee
Oh,
tiny
we
guy.
look there. Lyall.
Aye.
He's good player, isn't it?
He's brilliant.
Very
That
good.
boy. Watch out for him.
How's
Aye.
Big Belly Rice?
Very good, mate.
Aye,
16.
Comfortable.
6 foot.
Just cruises
Great
about.
for
Yeah, I
high.
tell you, had a nightmare. Peter Lawal. To see his performance.
After day.
The big centre back.
Hey, what about his
I
performance?
saw the wee.
So there's a guy that runs a youth academy. He wants to
Aye.
come on a show like this. It gets all the.
Right,
He wants to cane young
I
player.
just wanted to get a Peter Lawal joke.
Don't know if I did that.
What's-
Peter.
He's got a lot of learning to do. Aye, isn't he? Just
Both.
they take too many chances at times. I think. I know they're.
What would you rather than just kick up the
I
pitch?
know, I know.
No, but
But it's having that, knowing when to do it and when not. It's the decision making. And I get they're young boys and hey, they're all top players, cracking players, but just their decision making at times. Because some of the defending for both.
Never
of them
seen it, mate.
Was
Can't
it?
agree.
Had you not?
Never
was
seen it.
poor.
No.
For Rangers and Celtic, wasn't it? Some of the defending was.
Strange.
I had a funeral, mate. Is that alright? Is it alright to miss a game for somebody that's passed? Is that alright with you?
Hope you're alright. Can I just ask you a question?
You know what, Jay Grosvenor, nah?
I'm going to do that before we go to this. Get to see every time. So, if you were to now tell the public, if you were to, any player that's playing now, who were you most like? Who you most like a player now when you played?
Who were you most like?
Me?
Who's like
So
you
the
when you
three-
were a player?
Aye, so the players, modern day players, who were you? Who's like you as a
Who
player?
plays in the bottom league of the juniors?
It's a good question,
That's
isn't
a
it?
difficult one, aye.
No many dribblers now, is it?
Aye.
No,
no,
there's
there's
no.
not many
I was thinking
people
about that.
around
I was
the
thinking
ball.
about that last night for you, and I couldn't think.
That's how we've enjoyed
Pat
watching the young
Nevin.
boys.
Pat Nevin, I would say. Same
Pat.
personality as well.
Pat Nevin for Ballanach.
Same horniness as well.
Pat, I played with Pat.
Did you? I remember.
Yeah.
He was similar type, wasn't he? Tricky winger.
See your chief exec.
Aye.
Up
Player
there as
chief
well.
exec.
Aye. No, player chief.
Player
Was
chief
he?
exec.
Player chief.
That's
That's
what-
a tricky
that-
one.
Burrows was the same, wasn't he? It was Burrows not the
He
same.
was up front. But is there anybody?
Somebody says to me he was like De Bruyne.
Aye, right. Good one.
But what?
Somebody was saying to me last night, who was it last night or somebody was at that funeral saying you were incredible.
They were on whatever they were on.
I'm telling you.
Colorado sent it to them, didn't they?
What were you sitting? Were you box to box or what were you?
No,
Sit
I
up.
kind of just sitting and
Take
sitting.
10.
I just try and pop it a bit.
Who were you like then? Can you think, is it too hard? Is that a bad question?
I don't know. It's hard
Aye.
to compare yourself. Then
I'll
you
be
just get
shouting it.
absolutely slaughtered. No, I just sit in front, try and protect the back four at times, but give it to the boys. What I've always says that make a difference. I try to keep it quite simple,
under playing
and then
yourself.
win a few challenges. I think that was kind of my game.
Would you hit longer passes?
Oh,
or
I
was it
loved.
short?
Oh, I love to drill. Aye,
Did
You have to dribble, did you?
Yeah, I bet you did
Oh,
still do.
Drill. I liked a good I like a good
still
drill.
do,
By
didn't
the way, aye,
You were like a young McFadden, weren't you?
aye, that's it.
Do you know
No,
the
he was quick. I wasn't quick.
Do you know though any young player that came through at Motherwell after him is just the new McFadden? Every time he must have been sick of that. He must have looked at him and think, what
It's not
is
me,
that?
it's you that need to live up to it.
Oh, I don't mind it. Don't
Struggled
mind
with it, is it?
Struggled. By the way, how exciting are these playoffs? So
Magic.
incredible, isn't it? Great for
Brilliant.
massive results for Annan.
What have I told you about what have I told you about the championship? I keep harping on about it. I keep getting, sometimes I get slaughtered. I think they're brilliant. Look at the score the other night, 4-3. Wonder if there's going to be goals in that. I just think it's top drawn. You can pick the bones out of defensively, how kind of poor they are at times. But what they give you is just teams that go to each other, don't they? I think it's great to see that.
You knew that was coming with the teams involved. Even last Friday, the decider, it's two teams that want to attack.
Aye.
So it's not going to be cagey, even though Dundee know if they get a draw, they're fine. They still want to go and win the game. And then you've got Thistle and Queen's Park the other night. It's teams that Thistle have got a brilliant defensive record under Chris Dillon. I know they lost 3 goals the other night, but they're a team that are set up to attack. And Queen's Park are the same. They're much better attacking. And it's the games. Some of the games have been brilliant this year.
See,
Who did you like for Annan? Who did you think done well for Annan the other night? 6-0, obviously.
Scoogall was brilliant.
Scoogall for Annan? Plays for Alloa.
Alloa is bastard.
Annan, but couldn't know because he's got a great insight into Annan.
Yeah, come on.
Who else did you?
I don't know, mate. You're better just saying you don't know if you don't know.
Yeah.
No,
Not interested in the leagues now.
No, it's the kids are
Airdrie were 5-0 up at one time.
I know.
Won it against Falkirk.
But the most impressive thing was that they went into 10 men.
And then
Falkirk brought back to 5-2. Airdrie went and scored another
The
goal.
manager and the assistant scored.
Manager scored. He's flying with his.
the chief exec next to him.
Right,
Right, you we're going to today's show. Grosvenor Sport, incredible boys, aren't they? Couldn't bet in any sport.
Tell us why.
What's so good about them?
I don't know, double the odds for new sign ups with your first £10 bet. Sign up at G Sport.
I know, but that's the same as well. What else other than that? What do you like about
What a
them?
white side sport. They call it. I mean, some people just concentrate on one sport. They give you the variety of all sports. And I just like the way they go about their business, really, to be honest, when you think about it.
What about the casinos, isn't it?
The great
How is their casinos different from other casinos?
Is it because they've got hotels? Is it the
Hotels.
casinos in the hotel?
Today,
Hotels are first class, to be honest.
There you go.
Aren't they?
Hotels and all that. And you're going there for instance.
You had a pillow fight in a Grosvenor hotel.
Right, well, is we going to go to the football or we about to go into lifestyle? Well, I'm getting Kane for that,
What
by
did
the
Jeff
way.
have done last night?
People are caning me.
Why?
Get him after the show. He's ruining the football chat by keep going into different things about the world. I know.
Continue.
Shut
No,
up.
that's not the wee bit at the end. That's just the bit in the middle.
I probably is that.
What did Jeff have done last night?
Oh, what did I have dinner last night?
On the spot.
Stew, I had my missus
Stew,
made
beef
stew.
stew.
It was amazing. Carrots, wee sausages and that.
Oh.
Brilliant. Tremendous. Great effort.
Aye. Well, greedy.
That was nice to let chuck that in the stew. The wee sausages.
What did you there?
I had a burger to a burger to start, and then it was a curry to start. I know. A burger to start. A burger. For some reason, there was burgers put out and all that.
Well, wee sliders or big burgers?
No, the big fellas.
For a
So
starter?
greedy, but aye, and I'm not normal
I
big
thought you
eater.
were having a domestic. You're having 2 dinners at once.
But because we were kind of
Oh, was that FD's made up?
aye. We do make up.
Aye.
We thought you make that.
How do you make up?
Well, I say sorry.
That's it.
That's it.
Say between the
Because I've
legs.
had a problem saying that before.
Aye, that's a hard
Saying
word
so,
to
aye.
say.
And I knew, see, now as you get older, it's easier to say it.
You feel
I didn't ever
Worthless,
want to
didn't you
kind
say
of
that?
admit I was wrong in it when I was younger. Like, I found it hard to say sorry. So I just say sorry and a wee cuddle and that's it.
That's
Let's
it.
go and let's
go
fuck off somewhere. That's what we're going to do.
Are you away
Jeff,
next week or not?
I'm away, I'm
No
off.
show
Aye, yeah.
next week?
And they can. If he's not here, we can.
No, you say, just-
I know,
Just me and you.
I need to go.
me used to
Aye.
Get Barry to do it now. Probably 10,000 more viewers
Aye.
off.
I don't know.
Please just calm down. Come on, leave it alone.
Sorry, mate.
I didn't have it for dinner last night.
Never it.
No, I didn't feel hungry at all.
But when was the last? So what was the last meal you had?
Would have been the Tuesday night, the Real Madrid game.
Wait, you never ate for a full day yesterday?
Are you fasting?
Mm-hmm.
You don't.
I lose weight, I've got a belly.
You do.
What did I have? A pizza I had.
Always a pizza. Oven pizza.
Oven pizza.
I doubt
Cooked it fucking 280.
Came out bump.
Right, come on, what are we on? Last night I
know.
was at a funeral, wasn't I? So
Steak pie.
no, see that homemade soup in an old man's club. Oh,
Aye.
I know. I thought the same, but it was lovely, mate. And then just soup and sandwiches.
Aye.
Couple of pints of Guinness.
Just before, sorry,
Oh.
funeral.
No, you it.
Don't want to interrupt that.
Right, no.
Champions League, just before we go.
Man City.
Did you like your Ramsey Man City? I didn't like it.
I didn't watch it.
Boring,
I loved it.
Boring,
I loved it. I thought it was.
I think that's a lot of shit, aye.
Do you know how
Take it.
that Real Madrid side who would get battered for the first half hour, but they just stick at it.
That's what they do well, mate, you're right.
Stick at
How
it.
did they
Stay in there. Isn't it?
Because
Just
the front three are fucking incredible.
what a great mentality they've got. That's how they're top
'Cause they used to
players.
win.
And aye,
They used to
yeah.
win in
never
that tournament.
Never panic.
Aye, it's so weird.
That's they
Because in the league
don't,
they're
don't they?
poor.
And they just get so much belief in themselves, and that's
They're actually better with you home. People
Man
need
City will beat
people need to watch.
Man City could
I
have
hope
been 3-0
Man City beat them.
early doors.
Think so?
I think Man City beat them.
Aye. And
I hope for Pep.
what's the story with Big Haaland? I've heard it on the news.
Who's
as well.
that?
What was he doing?
From
Throwing
Peanuts?
Peanut, what's
Apparently.
all
Who his
that?
dad was? His dad's a dick. His dad's
Was it
hanging
his
off.
dad?
His dad's a
He's
dick.
right. I thought I'm like,
When's it you put a packet of peanuts on the
I
picture?
thought he was after the game. I thought he was up to the crowd
with a
well,
packet of
peanuts.
peanuts.
What's his dad doing?
His dad's a dick.
Is he? I
His dad's hanging off the back of Haaland. Desperate to get him one more time. Leave your son alone, man. No, he's trying to be next to him all the time. Oh, fuck off,
Imagine
man.
that. Imagine what it'd be.
I don't know, but just let your boy get on with it. Honestly, he's a dick.
Right, on to the Scottish football side. Rangers Celtic.
Oh.
Well, you've got a great...
No, side.
Go on, you must be.
I mean, obviously, here, that's what he thinks is going to happen in this game.
Right.
This is incredible.
Tell you lads,
And the reasons behind it.
no, I tell you boys, I really worry for Rangers at this game. I do. Derek, we were talking about it's like affair, weren't we?
Mm-hmm.
I can't see Rangers getting it in here at all.
Do you think it'll be close?
No, I don't.
You don't know?
I don't know who.
Based on what? Sorry, can I just ask?
Well, I don't know who they're going to play. I don't know who's going to play up front because Morelos isn't going to play. He can't play him because he's hung him out to dry almost. But we
Kent
can say
Morelos
that
are not going to
because
play.
no, they're not going to
No.
play. And who do you, is Chola? Is he fit? Is he
No.
injured?
He's
still?
leaving as well, isn't
He's
he?
I heard he's
which
leaving.
I'm dumbfounded by that. Don't get that. He's the only goal scorer you've got in your squad at the moment. You know, you keep holding him until you get people in.
Aye, but maybe it's one where he
I hear about
Bale's just
Styler.
saying I don't.
Aye.
He doesn't fit into
Fit
how
in,
they play, and he has scored a lot of goals
But then-
early. But sometimes because he's not getting the service, he goes. He doesn't
Don't get
really
much
do it.
I know
so-
he's saying about style of play, but sometimes, right, if that style of play isn't working, then you go to your plan B or whatever, and sometimes you just you need a
goal scorer.
somebody that's a box player that can
But
sniff
maybe
out
it's
a
his
goal.
decision.
He'll not be
Aye,
happy to
that's
sit
right.
around and be that type of player, will he, that just comes
what
on
we know
and then
about
he sends
him,
it.
about Sholak,
He's
compared
about
to
10 clubs in it as well. See
Aye.
that?
But he seems to be a good lad. He seems to have a great attitude as well. He doesn't spit the dummy. Obviously, what's happened with Morelos, with the manager coming out and absolutely slating him. I mean, that's not just Beale. That's been Gerrard as well. And Van Bronckhorst, I thought, had a go
Aye.
at Morelos. So it is time for Morelos to go as well. But I'm like you. Do you
I
play
just-
Sakala? Just doesn't cut it for me as a centre forward, as a striker. That's how I was watching the youth game last night, watching the boys at Europe.
The year's decent, isn't it?
Yeah,
I missed a couple of chances.
Did he, right?
Well, good chances, didn't he?
aye.
As well. I don't
I
know
was
if
trying
it's
to
maybe a
talk
wee bit.
positively about the young
I
boys, but
don't
if you want to do it.
Paddy, maybe it's a wee bit too early for him. So I actually, I'm like you. I don't know,
I don't know who I mean.
what they're going to play,
I
how
thought
they're
they'd
going to
maybe
play.
play young players, but with the team, the strong team last night, didn't they?
Aye, Loudon
Lovelace
played.
was-
But there's
So-
no way he's playing young players, Faddy.
No,
So he
well,
doesn't
no.
get beat 6 or 5,
no.
then it's...
He needs to be careful.
No, but I thought he maybe would have put 1 or 2 in.
Yeah.
But if they're all playing last night, they'll not be playing on Saturday.
I think it's a big ask for these to fling the young players in and go.
But you're asking a young
play Celtic.
striker basically to go and run a bit, because that's what they're missing.
Lovelace will do that.
So
He was good.
So
really good.
it's no like throwing them in at the deep end
Mm.
and leaving them to be hung out to dry. It's giving them an opportunity to go and play in the game, because if you're saying, he said last week that Morelos changed or come on and
For the worst.
it wasn't a positive, showed different energy and it wasn't a positive, then all you're asking a young boy today, he's obviously wanting somebody that's going to show energy and press for the front. Obviously there's other parts
When you win it back, though,
things like that, but
I think Lovelace would do that. But see, your point as well, that's how we get our opportunity. Away back in the day. I know it's away. Like the Robert Fletch, Shuggy Burns, Dave McFarlane's, Durante, myself. They threw us in.
Well, like when the league was already done, or just flung it in?
Just following us in. And gave us our opportunity.
Could you have been
And so
paid if
you
that's
either sink or you swim.
Yeah.
And fortunately for a few years, it worked out all right. So you never know. I think maybe take a chance and maybe 1 or 2 of them. That's how, and just on the evidence of last night, and what Faddy's saying, I agree with you. Just Lovelace, that energy, that desire. We need a bit of that.
Sometimes you've not got the luxury of saying,
aye, you've got to...
no, I'm going to hold them back. And it's not that, obviously they need to be ready to an extent where you look and say, they're going to come in and they're going to be able to show something. But they're not in a situation, you've just said Sakala he's not as effective as a number 9.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have another one because Morelos is miles off it. Cholak's injured. So what's the next option? To play, I don't know, I can't well up there or
put
a young boy. So it's not that you're going, right, the season's done, I'm going to give young boys opportunity. We need somebody that's going to be able to maybe spark something, show a bit of energy, show a bit of life, show a bit of desire. And you're hoping that because they're there and they're playing with the B team, that they're good players as it is. You never know. Sometimes players step up and they're just better, playing at a better level. But it's a tough game to go into the Celtic game.
You find it hard to look at that game and see how Rangers are going to win it. That's how there's a lot of negativity about the Rangers support. Even me, I'm well up for it and all that, but when you search for the positives, but I'm finding it tough at the minute as well. So am I.
Are you happy with how he dealt with Morelos? That he came out and said that?
No, really. No, I don't. I'd prefer that behind closed doors, to be honest with you. And if that.
But how annoyed would you be?
I know.
As a teammate, as a coach, as a manager, looking at him, he's clearly showing the level of attitude to go and play.
Then I don't even bother mention him. I just say next question.
But he ends it then. Just
end. I don't want to talk about it.
He's come on.
If you're that angry,
he's not affected the game. That's him.
If I'm in that position and I'm asked the question about Morelos, it's just go next question.
The interesting thing will be,
do you keep him a bit of place?
What if he plays him on Saturday?
No, you're not playing Saturday.
What if he plays him on Saturday? What if he's trying to get a reaction?
And it's daft as weird and as negative as we're sounding. Nothing surprises me now, But nah. But I wouldn't have him. I wouldn't have anywhere near the squad. I just say. I think Big Kev was mentioning that on your podcast. I would be like, thanks a lot, but
I'll tell you what, his teammates will be buzzing. I think I don't mind them saying it. I think his teammates will be buzzing.
Because they'll be thinking it as well.
They'll be, of course. Yeah. You see him training every day, you see him in games, you think, come on, where's the guy that used to run about and bully defenders? They want to win. They want the best players playing at their level, and if they're not playing, and the managers just let them do it and keep them playing them, then the players are turning around and going,
I think the fucking
is somebody going to say something? They will be saying it. I'd imagine they will be saying it. Come on, try to coach it at him, telling him, look, you need to be better. And if he's not listening to them, then they look at the manager and say, right, you have to deal with this, because we can't win games with him at half tilt. He needs to be at full pelt to go and affect games.
Do you think he just chooses not to do it, or he's just not in the condition to do it?
It's not in the condition.
I think
it ultimately comes down to choice.
Because he could be in condition all season. You said, see, that's how we've been having a wee laugh about it and all that, but no, seriously, the condition he's in, everything that's at your disposal. That's geese.
He was up at yours for that pizza last night, wasn't he?
I loved it. Scoffed a lot.
Seen what you've been thinking about him?
What a guy.
He's actually feeding it.
He's actually feeding it. Doesn't stop with me. Do you know though, should Bale have known he was out of contract in the summer? Should Bale have got somebody in January, a striker? Knowing that he was out of contract?
But maybe at that point he thought he could get him.
Because he worked with him before.
Because he'd done well with him before. And then you're saying, bring another striker in. I've got Cholak. He'll be on decent wages. Morelos will be on a fortune.
Where do you just go and get a decent striker in January?
I know.
The amount the Rangers have got to spend.
No,
but... Well, do you go and get somebody like Van Veen? It's cutting a bit.
He's alright where he is.
People have laughed
He's alright where he is. Leave him.
People laughed at me last season, putting him in my team of the year.
Brilliant for
you. We had this in the fans forum.
What would it take? How much would it take to get Van Veen out of Motherwell?
Aye, what do you reckon?
Couple million?
But no less than 15 million.
I think a million, 500k.
Hey you.
Are the Rangers to pay that now?
Aye.
It's 31.
But would you 31 is he?
31. Listen, he's
on a 3 you would take him.
Very good.
What a goal that was, wasn't it?
Brilliant. You see the clip says like all his play.
Brilliant.
Mate, we brought that full game. Aye, some stuff he was doing.
That's what I've witnessed. That's what I've watched him doing over the last couple of years.
Matt Menzies, I just don't know where he's been. He's 31 and he's no.
He's at Scunthorpe, wasn't he?
League 2, and his goal record hasn't been great for his career anywhere he's been. I don't know what's mad that 31 he started.
I've liked it. I don't know if he showed it in that game because I've just saw the clips for it. But I love the way at times I've watched them bullying central defenders. putting them on their backside as
He's
well.
physical,
He's got a wee touch of
He's
everything.
got a turner pace as well.
He can move, he can.
And his goal at the weekend was
That was
incredible,
just
incredible it was.
ridiculous goal.
wasn't it?
To
How
have
you
the
think-
presence of mind to know that he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
It's no
Aye.
luck. He knows he's flicking it inside. It's just
Mikey sure said it was pish.
he wasn't
Somebody-
happy with the defenders.
So how do you think Rangers will line up?
You'll go with the goalkeeper one is interesting. I mean, I
Sorry,
think we saying
didn't
McGregor must
Made a
play.
couple of
McCrory
chance.
keep him in goals.
Would you keep him in for
Yes,
this game?
absolutely.
Well, Andy says you need to get McGregor in for
No,
these
I'd
games. You
keep
need your best
McCrory in.
goalkeeper in.
No, McCrory looked really
Say something
assured.
bad about Andy.
He's been some about Andy.
Because he wants McGregor in.
No, I've got a lot of loving for Andy. I
You
can't
do?
say it. Aye.
All right, mate.
Good lad. No, but I would disagree with him there. I would put McCrory in for me anyway.
He's the only goal that's going to be there next year, isn't
Aye.
he? Fighting for a place. So
And he's 25, no, isn't he? 25.
Is he 25?
Aye, so he's not
No
a pup.
way.
He's not a pup.
What's he been doing for the 8 years?
If I've been in it.
So he's not a pup. He's been in Scotland squads as well.
25?
He's been in there and he's played
I don't know what
games.
age is. But
Sporadically,
he's no dead
but-
young.
So aye, that's what age is. Put him in. He looked.
He's been living the dream, mate. We are
What a job he's
hanging
got.
about till you're 25.
It's mad. But
Brilliant,
that's what
mate.
with keepers. Because keepers, but they play. They're
And then
forward.
your back force picks itself almost, doesn't it? With your
Yilmaz will
Tavernier,
go in
Goldson,
there.
Yilmaz will play. And then you've got Davies or Suter. That's maybe the only one.
Suter,
maybe.
play Suter and
Goldson.
Goldson,
aye.
definitely. I don't. Davis for me, he's been a bit of a bomb scare over the last
Aye.
4 or 5 weeks for whatever reason. He looks as if he's just lost confidence. Don't get that. Doesn't he look? It's in the middle of the park.
25.
25? Fuck's sake.
Raskin can't be in the middle of the park.
Raskin, Lundstrom will play. But it'll be Raskin,
Lundstrom as well.
Lundstrom.
Then you had bring Arfield in there.
What about Tillman, wee false nine?
He's injured.
He's in
Oh,
Germany.
sorry,
he's
he's
back.
fucked.
That's him. He's back home.
I don't know who they're
He's
going
not
to play
coming
up.
back.
It must be Sakala will play up top. There's nobody really else.
There's
Yeah.
nobody else unless he's going to throw one of the young boys in. Lowry looked alright last
Aye.
night, didn't he?
To match that
only
Celtic's
watched-
intensity, I don't know if that's maybe one
Aye.
Hillary needs to get better at.
Yeah.
Which he's not been playing in it.
Definitely.
What a point that is.
Great.
Andy was been quick to write off Yilmaz as well, hasn't
He's not
Well,
having
I'm a
day.
wee bit.
Does it look like
you
him?
know
he? He was
something?
injured for more than a
But
month.
I know
He was
where Andy's coming
He's a
from,
bad
Paddy.
hamstring injury.
I know, but see when I've watched him, and for that, and I think what Andy was saying, that
Money.
amount of money
Aye.
you're expecting, a wee bit. But I just think he looks a player that you could go down to England in the Championship and
And
get a
get-
player like that. Hate to say it, but
He's
it's
not had a
early
run of
days.
games.
It's
He's not had a run of
early
games.
doors.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
get that. So he needs that time to show us what he's got. But at the minute, he doesn't really kind of excite me.
No.
There he does. So unfortunately, but
When Celtic, they're not going to stop me. They've got these records. Even if they didn't have records, they would just keep
Think they'll
going.
beat the record.
I think they will say
Think
aye.
they'll win every game for the end of the season.
Aye.
He's go along with it.
You-
Hard
I
to
think
say
you'd
no,
be-
innit?
aye,
They've
you'd
got the
be
bit between
crazy
the
to bet
teeth, haven't
against it. I think that even you talk about Celtic resting potentially. Look, you look at the subs. No matter who they play, it's no weaker. They all know how to play. They've got players of a quality that it's no. You're taking the starting 11, maybe taking 4 or 5 out of it, and it drops the quality. It's just the same across the
Yeah.
board. But then you can bring the 5 players on. So
It's important for people to get. I know they
he's
get.
big time.
Because he's been in now, right? And I know you just know how squad of players and that, but this is going to be how's that fifth?
Aye.
Fifth, and he's been beat 3. Drew one, and he's been knocked out. He's been knocked out the 2 cups for Celtic as well. That,
He's got to find something and do something different. I don't know.
Look,
That's
I don't know how they do
but-
this.
I know,
Nah.
and I don't know how they do it. But he needs something.
You look at
he
the
certainly
Celtic
doesn't.
team.
He can't get beat again.
if you look
As
at
well,
their team and
but
you make the
he's going
change,
in
you put Abada in instead of Jota, Haksabanovic instead of
Maida.
Aye, they're not strong.
You put Turnbull in instead of Hatate, and you put Moy in instead of O'Reilly. You're no. That's not a bad
That's no
team.
weakness, that's no
Do you know what I mean?
weakness
So
at all,
it's all right. He might make changes, which I don't think he will, if I'm being honest. But even if he does,
Even Ralston
You're
coming
still-
in for your man Johnson, he just came in and just
Aye.
slotted right back in. And he's just
Reggie
played for
brings
so
a
long.
great-
Same plays at the same intensity. So they must
but
train
they train.
like fuck.
They train.
exactly.
They have to train. You can see it in how they play.
Yeah.
It's no fluke. It's by design. How you train. If you put it in training, the tempo's up. You need to be ready, because at any point you look at Ralston coming in, you have to be ready,
Yeah.
because
Standards in it.
Aye.
The standards there at the minute are through the roof, and that's why. And I think we're quite rightly critical of Morelos, because
Nah, it's unacceptable. Isn't it?
it's unacceptable.
especially.
Can you imagine you when you were managing early on in the season?
See when it was us.
Player that's come in and he's out of shape and all that. He can't get about and all that. You're nuts.
See when we were younger, if you've seen players, they go, right, you're carrying a wee bit, you need to go and do a 30-minute fat leg. Now you can shift the weight in a week or two.
Yeah.
No problem. See if you dedicate yourself right, you can get down to the weight you need and into shape a week or two.
But they forget it's not just what you do at training. It's away from training. It's how you live your life, how you eat.
But you need to want to do it. He clearly doesn't want to.
He did.
He said the warning at the start of the season for Van Bronckhorst. He's not in shape to play. You're talking Champions League qualifiers, going into a Champions League group stage, trying to fight for a title. And he'd no motivation to do it. It's best for everybody. He has been brilliant for Rangers, but his last year has been disgraceful, really, for a professional football player to go a full season in that shape. It's not acceptable.
Buffalo up at East Kilbride next year.
You've been talking to him,
Black Rooster kid.
You've met him, aye, for a coffee.
Black Rooster kid.
That's not what you want. It's not what you want, mate. Mick will need to sell it for you then if you do
saw
that.
the midges up there. Have you been up lately?
I like them biting us, mate.
Paul
Lambert's
comment about the midgie, was it midgie's cock?
Oh, Gerrard can hit a midgie's cock for it.
That's one of the best comments I've ever heard. That's genius, by the way. Genius.
I wanted to ask you something. Are you worried the rumours about a tatty? Brighton?
Do you know what to say, no? And he is such an important player for Celtic, but you just think with Ange that he'll have somebody there, or they maybe have somebody there already in. Who's the boy? I'm rubbish with names.
We've done it with Juranovic, didn't he? Kind of kept him
Juranovic, Simon Johnson comes in. It seems like he's on the ball with that. He's ready for the players if they want to go.
Who is
Johnston?
Juranovic, right, defensively, definitely.
I think
defensively.
everything.
Yeah.
I think he's an upgrade.
I
think he's an
upgrade.
upgrade.
That's what doesn't worry me, Ty. With Ange, he seems that he knows already, and if players want to go, he's not the type like Morelos for years, and Kent, maybe not Kent as much, but Morelos for years when he's saying I want to go. If I think a player, and it showed, wants to go for his, they'll go.
Patches on my hand.
He's not interested when you go to your next.
I don't think there'll be a lot of players looking to leave Celtic.
No, and if they'll go.
Do you not think, Fad?
No, I don't think so.
Even if like your Brighton's not coming for them, you still think
the wages is
I know, but
the Premier League.
They're going, obviously, they're going to go for a treble, and I think that, like the manager, they'll want to go and do better in Europe next year. I think it's a massive incentive to say to players, right, Champions League, performance levels were good this season, can they do better, can they go and qualify out of the group? I think that players will be in for that for at least another season. I don't think there'll be too many, unless obviously ones that aren't playing maybe look to go elsewhere, but I don't think there'll be too many that will be looking to leave.
No, I agree. But it's just, again, the Premier League, you're playing against top teams week in, week out, best managers, your money's going to go up. That can change people's heads.
See, on that you're talking about Hattati, what I didn't like last week as well was Raskin.
I didn't like that comment at all.
Coming out and saying that he's
stepping stone,
this
almost.
is a stepping stone to get down to England.
What
And
is
I
he
get
thinking?
that. But you only get there if you're successful at Rangers. If you're winning at Rangers, then teams down south will look at you. You know, he's just
Take your job for Rangers first.
Just get your foot in the door, concentrate in Rangers. You're at a massive club, you know, get playing well here, start winning games against your biggest rivals. Then you can start to think about that, win championships. But until such times,
there's been a bit of that Rangers too. The Sakala came out and said Sir Beale does it as well, didn't he?
What a rubbish.
That's what I'm saying, just squeeze a wee bit too much. I have ambition, quite right, because everybody wants to play at the top level, but you're just saying.
You're using this to get to match of the day, didn't you?
To where?
You're using open goals to step himself a match of the day.
But what if he's come in
just to get in Colorado?
What if he's come in asking and said,
see the sheriff,
right, I'm going to go and play, and I'm going to obviously use it to up my profile. And if they're winning trophies and winning leagues, he's not got to say I'm using it as a stepping stone, but they're not winning anything. So maybe he's thought, maybe it's not the way I thought it was going to be. Just letting people know. But I agree with you. Players have as much ambition as you want, and say when you sign for a club, I want to go higher. I want to get into a better league. I want to be successful. Never say it out, especially when the season's going to end the way it is for
this summer. It's almost the summer. It seems this talking when Ange first came in at Celtic. This is almost the summer that Bale's going to be facing, because this season, I mean, I know the games have been have been closer, but it has been domination in it. I mean, what is it? 13 points clear, beat them in the 2 cups. I think they could have Rangers have to beat them all season.
No.
So and then a lot of the players need to go. So it's going to be honestly what a job he's got ahead of him.
We are standing that as well. Do you think it matters the points to finish behind Celtic? Or do fans realise that they need to clear out and...
I don't think it matters as much. I just think try to get something out of Saturday's game. I think we know we're away well behind them, but the points, no, because it's been it's been one-sided in every department, not just at first team level. That's what I'm saying about the B team.
You started supporting the women for a while, thinking that they were going to beat Celtic, weren't you?
I'll support any Rangers that's going to give us a win. So I need it. Man.
I think under 13s are playing.
Well, give a shout who's one at the top, and I'll go and watch it. I need because I need something now.
I think it matters.
Do you? What in terms of pressure going into the next season?
Well, I like you don't want to finish 18 points, 20 points behind.
Big,
do you know what I mean?
When
That's
you came in, it was only what?
So 6? Was it 6?
6 when he came in.
I'm not really
6
bothered
and
about it,
9, I think it was.
Gone.
But the
Just want to win
just finishing the season because belief for next year, the ones that are going to be there, bringing players in to the club as well, and you know that it's not going to be a case of Celtic will go to the end of the season if they do finish, 15, 16, 17 points ahead. Brilliant, they'll never catch us. They're going to say, right, we have to be better.
Yeah.
They'll have targets to improve on this season, so they're not going to rest on their laurels. They're going to improve. So when you're going and you've ended the season well, you can get a wee bit of belief. But I think it matters.
I'm just going like that with this season. Fuck you. Let's get to fuck and go like that. Let's go again.
Make sure you come back, mate. Make sure you come back, please.
I'm going to try.
We'll miss you.
But I know the sheriff's going to take me up the mountains and all that, where all these bears fishing and all that. You been to Colorado? Could you see me up the hills, couldn't you?
I could see up there.
Just to be holster on.
We're not.
Like bear. I'm not going to shoot a bear. I'm watching the bears.
The teddy bears.
I don't shut up. Fuck, I know we sweat again by the
Roasted you that.
They said you were going to shoot a bear anyway.
I'm not shooting a bear.
That's incredible, isn't it?
Well, you just let the bear eat you rather than shoot it.
Absolutely.
Your fellow bear.
I don't know about that. No, do you know what you have to do with a bear, don't you?
Play dead.
This could be it.
Just stand and stare at it.
Aye.
No, you play dead, do you know?
I need to play deep.
You can't scream or run, or else that's you. And that's the one thing I'm not going to do.
Scream at
I'm
the
going to shoot in the air and run like fuck.
You're meant to stand up there.
I'm standing up a big bear right here. You.
Just
So are you going to count? Is it cowboy outfit you're going to
I'll
wear?
be getting gun. Aye.
The boots and all, I want the boots
I'll be
on you.
getting fitted out.
The knee-high boots that you used to wear.
Arseless chaps.
That's it.
Can't see the photos for that.
I'll send you photos.
Right,
Definitely watch. Aye.
Predictions.
I think 3-0
I'm going
Celtic.
to go bad. I'm going to
3-0 Celtic.
4-1 Celtic.
Celtic win.
I think Celtic will win as well, just because we're in disarray at the minute. Aye. I'm off. Aye.
They need to be hugged, don't they?
I know.
Well, even
The end's inside.
forget the points total. Then, if you're not sure that makes a difference, does it make a difference if they lose? How badly they lose?
Aye, that does. Aye, because in the games, the Rangers have been in the games, but that's that you don't want it just being so one-sided and absolute doing it. Aye.
Do you take belief in the fact that when Celtic finished 25 points behind the Rangers when Ange came in?
Aye.
You take a wee bit of belief that it can be as
And
high
that's
as
how
possible?
I'm
Do you get recruitment right? And
That's a good point, mate, because that's how I'm not too worried about the points. I just
Right.
want is to be competitive on Saturday, and we will be competitive, but I don't see us winning. But that's that. You don't want it to be so one-sided and get an absolute doing.
You could take belief, but he's been in the job since December. So what is going to be so much different that they're going to be able to overhaul the points next season? That's
actually,
the
if he does get a whole new
It's a
team,
whole
with
new team. That's
But they've
what it
actually
is,
won majority of the games. It's just every time they come up against Celtic, they're too good. And until Ange goes, that'd be very hard to change it.
because it's not like Celtic are going to stay the same either. They're going to strengthen again as well. They're going to get better.
I don't know how, but they will.
Right, Paul, what want? A relegation?
Can you believe this sign? We done a homework today. This is the first time post-split that two of the bottom three, am I right? When I'm
Yes.
are playing each other.
That's nuts.
Can you? I can't believe that's the first time this has ever happened. Can you say?
I can't believe it.
You can believe it was never happened, so I don't know what you're basing that on. Dundee United take on Ross County at Tannadice now, so that's one I could see the 4 years going.
Who is more pressure on? Dundee United's home game,
and the people were like, they're out it now.
They thought, I think they thought they were a wee bit safe, didn't they, with the things that were being said?
Aye, the pressure's on now.
Because it's 3 in a bounce. And then that... I mean,
last time they played, I know.
What was that?
4-0 to Ross County.
Was it? Oh, that's right, Big Charlie had a great game at the...
So the keeper looked good, I know.
That's right. And then if you go 2 defeats back to back, then you're...
The pressure's
you're in big trouble,
Well, saying that, look, the pressure...
How did that happen?
on Ross County as well, because they won.
You're right. Dundee United, because of the 3 games in the bounce, you just thought, that's it.
And they're safe.
Jim's got them going, that's it. We're going to kind of ease away for that. And then wallop.
Maybe the players felt that.
Yeah.
Smash early back.
I'm just even in the when I came into the game thinking, we're safe, but probably thought we've won the 3 games, we'll be fine. No saying there's been any drop in intensity of training or preparation because Jim wouldn't allow it.
No.
But maybe the players thought, we'll be fine, but now they're dragged in, you might see a wee reaction. But it'll be some game.
See these relegation games, would you rather play at home or away? Because sometimes when I was in a relegation back, you're playing at home, mate, and things aren't going well, and
your fans would go on them as well.
You'd rather home games, would you?
Depending on, but as you say, if they go a goal down early, the fans can go on you. But if you can get that lead, then you can take that momentum, can't you? I've no actual answers a question. I know. I just gave you 2 answers there.
Yeah, we just been in third place, aye.
Aberdeen have nailed on it.
Aberdeen done it. We cut that out today, didn't we?
A meeting about
the day we spoke to
says he was sick of talking about Hearts.
Andy wanting Hearts cut it.
So can't get on to talk
pressure.
He doesn't want it. He needs to shave his sides, Andy, doesn't he?
Looks like Prince Charles, doesn't he?
Fucking genius, that.
Did you see his man outside Bristol Bar on the horses?
I met his mum and dad outside the Hydro.
The Bristol Bar, huh? Oh, at the Hydro, right?
And, lovely.
Oh, they're lovely people.
Brilliant. Brought them up well, they boys. Really have. But by the way, again, I don't like what's coming out of Livy. Again, I think Martin Goose came out again and said...
What were the goals you're conceding at the minute?
But he's trying to get himself back in the jail, isn't he? Did you see it? Back to Poland. That was very good. Very good.
Inspirational. That is brilliant.
Yeah,
definitely.
No many would do it.
Because he's a great example of somebody getting a second chance.
Turning your life around.
Even how he was talking to him, it wasn't like, I'm brilliant, I've done this. It was...
I've just seen that he was in there.
Really good.
Really good.
He's a good guy, isn't he?
Because everybody makes mistakes in their lives, and the guys are in there because it's been a big mistake, but you can turn your life around. It's
the sheriff that put them in there, wasn't it?
You need to be careful.
You need to be careful. You get in there in jail.
Stay away from him. This is your best show of all time today, I think.
No, what is it? Thanks very much.
You've had a lot of good news, to be fair.
Who's winning Ross County Dundee United? I know we're going to get the cut, but I want your prediction as well.
Oh, good news. I'm going to, I put my neck in the line, so I think Ross County are going to stay up. And I think that's either a draw Ross County. I don't know. I think Dundee United have just maybe got a wee bit ahead of their stations, and I think Ross, again, firepower. I think Ross County will do it.
Danda being back's massive for him, and he's one that can create out of nothing.
Do you think they've got a wee bit more up top then, aye?
Well, Fletcher is really good, but it's just we were speaking about Simon Murray, he can't even get a game. And you've seen him out of goals he's scored for games, and he's good to come on as well if you need a goal. With Brophy's with the Wolf, he's great, isn't he?
Has he not injured?
Aye, but Simon Murray will come in for him. So no, listen, I flip a coin, but I'll edge towards Ross County.
Did you see Ross County play Livingston last week?
Aye, so well.
Clear winners?
Aye. And it was the goals that they conceded. I couldn't believe it, Livy.
2 crosses.
Aye, but the boys in there...
They were a hell of a boys for the boy.
Was it the first or the second one the boy just ambles into the box and they still don't pick him up?
Yeah.
And they've got to be having a wee look to see what it is. He just ambles in there. That's unlike Livingston.
They look like they're just waiting for the end of the season, Livingston, don't they?
Surprising under Martin
I don't know how you would deal with it as a player, Derek, though, because the last sort of month, 6 weeks, every time Martindale speaks, it's sort of it's slightly negative towards Livingston, like players leaving and he came out again. Ticket sales, and then the same boys in the Championship, they've all forgot. I've rejected them because it's not enough. That's his latest one.
That's right. So he did. Seen that.
So then, if you're a player and you keep hearing that, my manager sort of, I don't know if you sort of what's going on here. I don't know because the results are
a lot of negativity.
They seem to have tailed off since yous went and met him, and then he came out and he says about was it Devlin and another boy says I'm going to get you sorted out and all that. and for then it's if they lost that kind of...
Young boys,
The wee
they'll
bit-
know that they've got, well, they have things sorted with their clubs.
Aye,
Because it looks like they're not wanting to put their heads in what they did before.
the difference
Nicky
with that-
Devlin's leaving, isn't he?
Yeah.
He put his head in, took one off the post to stop a goal. You're never, I know you know him, you're never,
Nah, he
he's
wouldn't be
never
the type
going to
to
do
do
it.
it. No.
So it depends on the individual for me.
Yeah.
But look, they've had, for the majority of the season, Livingston will be top 6. Great run. It dipped off. They still had a chance going into the last game. They've missed out on it. They'd all been thinking about, going and fighting to play in Europe, and now they're safe. They're not going to get dragged into it. And the levels have dropped massively.
They're in no man's land, aren't
Aye.
they? They're coming
And he
going.
said that he wants to get to the end of the season. He needs a new team, a new squad. It's not a great recipe, is it? And it's not that you're pointing the finger at anybody. It's just that's
just
where the
'cause
club are at the minute.
It's just because it's so unlike them.
Yeah.
Because you're used to seeing them fighting for everything.
Angry.
Dead
Angry
gritty.
birds.
And that's how when you see the types of goals that they conceded last week, that's no like, that's no
Fancy Kelly Strong to beat them.
That's what makes the Dundee United game massive.
Isn't it?
What would be the best result for Kelly in that, a draw?
I don't know
Dundee United draws County.
took the tables away. I don't like that.
I don't know why they've done that. They get the sheriff on them, isn't they?
Kelly will just
He's a wee, what do you think the sheriff's accent will be like? He's a wee.
Well, he's got a fair old twang.
Is he?
He's Scottish, the sheriff.
What,
Was
over
he
in
moved there,
Colorado?
He's brother of the hairy ass man.
St. Jim's brother.
It's his brother, right?
He's a sheriff in Colorado.
Sheriff, aye.
Is he?
He's the brother of the
So,
hairy ass man.
would you get
Is
Jim
that
in-
what he tells people when
See,
he's
if
out
Jim,
there?
takes his, if Jim takes his trousers down, will you get him and the bear confused? Maybe Jim's the bear.
Aye. Oh,
Poor Jim, eh?
poor Jim, aye.
So the hairy ass man's brother's a
the
sheriff in Colorado.
He's the
And he's got
brother
a fair
of
old
the hairy
twang,
ass
aye.
man.
He's been out there for a while. He moved to Los Angeles
Got a transfer
down
for
there
him.
a couple of years ago. Aye. So he loves it down there. So he loves fishing, shooting.
So that's what he's going down.
Aye. So that's Well, I'm actually going out to collect
I did.
Carol's ma. She's earlier. She's away there. We were for a big wedding. No, it's
Who's she
Millie's a wee bit older, so she can't come back herself.
Who's she over there with?
Well, she's going there with some of the family, but then she's going down to see the sheriff. So thought I'll go and get her and bring her back.
Right.
That sounds so made up, doesn't it?
And it's not just like good son-in-law's day, So I'm going to do that.
The sheriff, man.
So we're flying into Denver, then Denver down to Montrose, but then we're no
Montrose?
Well, aye, that's what it is.
Right.
But we're no flying back. That's how we're going to get
Get in the boat.
camper van right through the
All the way.
past-
All the
back,
way.
aye.
Were you going to
All the
horse
way out the
it?
Atlantic.
So they're back up to Denver. So
Oh,
that's
right.
what we're going to. Aye, that's a good shout. I kind of like that.
Were you getting the horseback?
Aye, just for a day. A day will be enough.
Maybe so.
I don't know.
Have you ever been on a horse? No.
I tried.
Aye. Said that as if
And
I'm going it for a day.
Well,
No problem.
Try to go
Back to
on
the
a
old days.
queue. That's up Little Hamilton. You ever tried that?
What, you trying to ride a cow?
Aye. That's when I was 13, 14. You must have tried things like that.
No, I've
Unless
not.
you've got a horse. Horses are too quick. Cows are a wee bit slower.
Okay, so slower.
Does the sheriff watch us?
What? Oh, aye. Think so. Aye.
Came out about a wee howdy
He's a big
partner.
Celtic man as
You've
well.
done a yee-hi earlier on. He's done a yee-hi.
Let's hear a yee-haw.
Didn't you? I liked that. I loved that yee-hi. Mid-cock.
Cowboy.
What am I?
You're my favourite deputy.
You look like me, Mr. Potato Head. That's the choice for it. Mr. Potato Head.
Your missus gone away. You make sure everything's packed, Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head.
It's Woody. Woody.
Really,
Sweating again.
Oh, what a guy. Right, Kyogo McGregor, Hatate and Van Veen, who you go with?
Kyogo.
McGregor.
Hatate.
McGregor.
For what reasons?
He's a 8, 9 out of
Consistency.
10 every week.
Aye.
And you're just used to how good he is. I think Callum McGregor been outstanding. And look, I think Big Van Veen being in there's amazing, considering the performers for Celtic this season. Carter Vickers unlucky for me.
Oh, fuck, eh?
Not to be in there, but Big Van Veen up there. But for me, Callum McGregor.
Why are you going with McGregor? Same.
Oh, just that area of the park. You know, I just
Dictates
say
the game.
that, aye. You know, and it's a lot of stuff that he does off the ball as well. But you talk about your Kyogos and all that and the Van Veens because they're scoring goals and all that, but he does the dirty side of the game as well that a lot of people don't see, and which I see, and it's a hard shift. He puts it in, and he's no bothered about getting all the plaudits and all that. It's about him making sure everybody else is playing. They're at the bit, and that's what he's came for. He's more like kind of in there. I played like a McStay. Paul wasn't like kind of dead vocal. He led by example, so he did, and I think McGregor's pretty similar.
I think he's maybe when he started, but now as it goes on, one at the weekend where he's telling people and having a go at them and firing them
got a wee
up.
bit too much to say now, isn't it?
Too much. I did hear somebody told me in Scotland he's very vocal in Scotland and all.
Has he?
Was it you that said?
But it's just that lean by example,
Was it you
isn't it? Just going and putting the shift in and, you know, doing the other side of the game. I think you need that. You need the types.
Why you Kyogo? Just goals.
So many important goals.
There's no top scorer, but it's
No, so many important. And see that you said there, the dirty side. I think he's been Angie's, for the way Ange wants to play. I don't think he can replace Kyogo. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
The way, especially the way I think Jackie Marcus, that's why he sort of fell second to Kyogo. That after the ball, leading for the front, pressing, and I think he's been Angie's key signing, one of the most important things. And I think again, key goals this season. Very hard to argue with that. I think. Who's you say?
Atati.
Reasons for it.
I think you hear most of the other players that have been asked into that played against him this year. A lot of them have said Atati. I'd say
he's brilliant. He's brilliant. I wouldn't argue. I wouldn't argue
big games
that.
as well. I just think he's been outstanding.
But then the dirty side of the game, the pressing, he controls the tempo of the game. Aye, Hatati's been.
He's the one that I think could go and play at top level.
Do you say?
I think he's got everything he needs, doesn't he?
He's a good player.
Like Jota and that, you'd maybe hear wee concerns about going to the top level, but I think Atati could.
Yeah, great points. Now we're going to go into the PFA Team of the Year. Was also announced. Here we go. Hart, Tavernier, Carter Vickers, Starfelt, Greg Taylor, Tillman, which I think is crazy. McGregor, Hattati, Duke, Keogh and Van Veen. I'm not saying that Tillman because it's Rangers, nothing to do with that, but how can Jota, Tillman get ahead of Jota? To me, is mind blowing.
And what would you put? Is your front three though? Would you put Jota in the middle of the pitch? What are the baseness on it? Is it in a shape?
See, the thing about this is it's the players that vote for it.
Well,
everybody's making a massive deal out of it, and you can agree and disagree all you want. The players vote for it. There's no right or wrong answer. The players decide who's the team of the season. You can have your own opinion on what you're watching, but there's no conspiracy here. It's the players that vote for it.
I just don't think he should. I mean, of course the players vote. I just don't think how he's ahead of some players.
But again, you only really get to see him on highlights and stuff like that, didn't you? You didn't get to really see him consistently for 90 minutes.
You're more probably judging him on the games against Celtic. Tillman's had moments in the season where...
But at Celtic...
Against Motherwell, he scored a tremendous goal early on.
He's had moments in the season.
Jota's been incredible.
But the Celtic players aren't going to vote any Rangers players anyway. So it's players that have played against them that are voting them, and they're obviously seeing something.
Even when that game
if I was picking it, I wouldn't have put him in, but it's not me that's picking it. And I've not played against them, so I maybe have a different opinion.
Even Rangers fans with Tillman this year has been quite mixed. Almost when they're playing against Celtic was when he played Tillman. A lot of them have said.
Yeah, but that's only came out of the last wee while because things have got worse for Rangers. I think up until maybe the semi-final.
Had they been that good?
I don't remember or not. He's just a
paying the money for him. He's only 20.
He's just 20-year-old as well. He's going to be a good player.
I think he's got bags of ability.
He has good, but he's a good player.
No, of course
he is a good player. But I know that's a good what you're saying. In the big games, he's no delivered. That's clear. But the boy's going to be a good one. Scottish football is different. It's been hard for him to adapt. But he's tried at times, but he'll learn. And it'll make him a better player wherever he goes and plays.
I've heard a lot of people saying they want to sign him back. They want to sign,
kind of be mixed that.
Spend the 5 million. I mean, last season when Jota was up was 6-7 million or whatever it was. And you were saying it's that again, he's at bags of ability, but for me to go into the team,
what's his goals and
great question. It's a Kyle question. You know,
I think as well. Everybody's going on about Jota, and Jota's been excellent. Maida's been incredible this season.
Aye, he's so important to Ange when he plays, isn't it?
Maybe it's surprising for me because when you're playing against him, when you watch him playing, it doesn't give you a minute. He's everywhere. Aye, 100%. Intensity. You would think players would be thinking,
he's horrible to play against. Aye, he's horrible to play against.
Second, you know,
so that's maybe a surprise for me. No surprise that the Carter Vickers, Starfelt, Greg Taylor for me.
He's been excellent.
Greg Taylor's unsung hero. I think he's been outstanding.
He's one of the main players now.
He's maybe been unlucky not to get in the actual player of the year.
Another one.
Because he's been excellent all year.
Well, outside of that, Duke and Van Veen have been incredible, haven't they?
Aye. Shanklin, I know, he's has goal, 21 goals, is it, in the league?
Shanklin.
Amazing. These are not what should have maybe.
Miovski had good season.
Duke's a great find, isn't he?
Yeah.
And the recruitment up there, aye. That's a, aye. Wasn't it? Is it B team or something?
Was it the B team?
B team. He's came for, wasn't it? Or something like that, whatever it is. Yeah, he's been a great find for him.
Yeah.
The pace, but the attitude. He's brilliant attitude. 8 times he's willing to track back
and he does it all wearing Copa Mundials as well.
Does he wear Copas?
Copas,
Talk shit out of the bottom, does he?
Best foot ever, innit?
Wow. Any other honourable mentions outside the players that have been picked?
The
Clarkson's
boy-
been good for Aberdeen, well I've seen. Ramadani's good for Aberdeen.
Aye.
Don't forget the name. He's a brilliant player, centre mid for St Mirren.
St Mirren, that's what I was going to say.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
He's scored some goals, hasn't he?
He would be on the bench.
St Mirren, they've had a brilliant season.
So they have.
They've had a lot of good performers. I think O'Hara can feel unlucky not to be involved in it.
Strain.
I like
Strain's been good.
Gogic, I know.
Strain's been good.
Gogic in there. I know, he's not just he's
Curtis Main as well. Curtis Main,
for
I mean, you look at
what he does for
maybe
the
not
team.
as many goals, although he's had a good season with goals, but again, I'm talking about players that you're playing against. It must be a nightmare to play
never
against. So
stops.
physical, willing runner. I think a lot of the St Mirren players will feel hard done by, but when it comes to like that midfield as well, it's O'Reilly. O'Reilly started the season brilliantly. He's goals and assists. I think he's the highest assister in the league. Moy went through a wee spell as well, but I know it's a full season. I think that it's been strong.
Max Johnson, did he get a young player here? He's had a good second half of the season, hasn't he?
No,
He's another one that he's been linked to Rangers.
I didn't know you had tattoos.
Please get a tattoo of the sheriff on your arse with a gun pointed towards you.
Don't
Inside
take
the
me.
bullet hole.
Don't
Max Johnson's been excellent, and people say, he's not played the full
Max
season. But what
Johnson.
does it matter?
Hey,
Good,
What does
doesn't
it
it?
matter?
See when you would
Yes.
take Rangers.
aye, in a minute. There you go.
Got everything you need, into
Aye.
athleticism.
But is that no what Bill says he's not going to look at the Scottish market? And there's sometimes
Silly
they're
comment,
there
man.
right in front of you, by the way.
Silly
Go and
comment.
get him. Go and get a boy like that.
But
That's
Max
what
Johnston is going to. He'll have belief to say, I can play, but Tavernier's first choice. So he's not going to go there when he's potentially
Has he
been
played
linked
higher
with.
up? I've seen him play higher up a few times at Motherwell
He
Friday.
plays like a wing back.
Right.
But he's been linked with Bologna, he's been linked
Aye, a few.
with Germany,
Good
France. He's not going to pick to be a sub somewhere
Rangers,
when he can go and develop elsewhere. You look at Aaron Hickey, what's happened
He
to
was
him.
player.
He's flying,
And
isn't he?
after the summer when Lewis gets
What a
his big
player.
£20 million move, then what
I
happens
tell
to
you
him?
what,
So
that was a player.
aye,
Alan Johnson. Magic.
Oh, of course, what a
I
good
was
player.
at
He was
Hearts when he
sticky.
was a young boy. Aye,
That'll be your summer, that's sticky.
some player by the way.
He was
Brilliant.
different class.
Manger, wasn't he? Remember him?
Strong as anything though.
What teams did you like him at?
Kilmarnock was brilliant at Kelly. Loved him at Kelly. That was I think when he
He your hero?
Aye, I just
Was it
found
when he was at Rangers?
to that.
So your hero.
Wasn't that good at Rangers? I'm absolutely roasting in here. Are you?
It's hot.
Why is that?
It's
We
not
were
good.
that last
Been
week.
boiling.
Hey, man, you've got a mohair jumper now with Geely on.
I know
Why
you,
would you share
you've had a whiskey, you've had your snus. What else you getting?
Rattled into me.
Aye.
I need to take so much before I get out of my bed. Energy drinks, tobacco,
What is that you were drinking?
wildfire on rocks.
On the rocks, I like
On the
that.
rocks.
Hey,
On the
summer
rocks.
coming up.
Yeah, but the can should be on the table, mate.
It's not, it's a Red Bull, mate.
It's a Red Bull.
No, it's not. It's a wild thing.
Wildfire on in rocks.
Aye.
On rocks.
Would you see if Red Bull cake announces we want a collab and we'll take over your business, would you sell it?
In a second, si. If you want to just take it up and bin it, I'd do that, I know.
Right, this is you, right? You're the obviously the owner. We're talking about Van Veen, how much they go for, and you're like, 500 grand. What would it take?
For wildfire?
Aye. 10 mil in it.
No, I'll tell you the new, and this isn't a lie. Looking at my bank last night, £600 off, I would take it.
Oh, was that a piggy bank?
That would do the deal. That would seal the deal.
You brought Wild Thing out when you were at the height of being mental. And as soon as you started taking Wild Thing,
Flat.
you've just
Went
calmed down.
flat.
You've just calmed right down. Got all sensible.
Should have done it.
I can't believe we're not talking about Aberdeen, Hearts, Hibs.
Who do you think will finish third?
Aberdeen. Hearts, if Hibs catch Hearts, that's massive.
I know. Do you know, Faddy? They'll see,
Massive.
I know.
1 point behind.
Nazy signing boys. I seen boys yesterday were signing the deals at Hearts with a picture of Nazy. It suggests that he's going to be there next year, doesn't it?
Nazy is the manager.
Well, he's signing boys on the deals. So
Well, so I'll tell you, and we see Aberdeen.
That's the young boys, but
No, they know. I'll tell you the new. No, don't you be sorry. I'll tell you the new because we see Aberdeen's nailed on, but Hearts were outstanding with Celtic in the first half up until that red card. And I mean,
is that a red card for you?
it's such a weird one though, Derek, that because I don't get, this is where I don't like VAR. I know VAR's in there to help out and get the right decision, but for me the ref seen it and thought that's what it is.
Aye.
So
I agree with
he's seen it at the time. It was not, he knows if he didn't see it, and so then I don't know why he's changed his mind, because when that's a yellow card. When it's on full-time play, it makes no sense. Real-time speed, whatever.
Yeah.
And that's what I think he's seen. And
that's what I thought.
and I don't then he's went and changed it.
Because he's trying to pull up the speed.
And that's what I didn't
of
really.
the cutting across. What else can you do? And I think maybe a yelling.
Yeah. But then you
So what is the rule if he's going to go and get a shot at goal then?
Goal scoring opportunity.
Which he probably will.
But then
people's getting
across.
Keogh goes right across. So the goal scoring opportunity comes under. That is because Keogh was there. But I just. And
well, if that's what you think, then it should be red. Doesn't matter whether it's
the rules. I
accidental
think the
or
red's
not.
probably right, and with the rules, because Keogh was right across from him. But
It was quite high up in the air though, and it's spinning
it's just
inside.
been hard
So
I
to-
didn't think it was a sender.
Nah, it's a hard one.
And it
That.
just, as you say,
I
I think if the ref gives a red card straight off the bat, you're not arguing.
Aye.
I don't think they're changing it.
But the timing
But
of
the fact
giving
he's
it
seen
the
it,
yellow, aye.
the speed, the way the
I
ball's
hate red
going.
kit- I hate red
It's one of them where it is
VAR.
debatable. So
I do.
Yeah. Like you've said, big weekend for third, innit? Aberdeen at home to Hibs, Hearts are away to St Mirren, which is a tough place to go. If Aberdeen could beat Hibs, and it's possible that St Mirren will beat Hearts at home, I think that's kind of Aberdeen is nailed on for third then, eh?
Aye, I think Aberdeen do win that game.
So do I.
Aye. And I think they do get third spot.
And do you think St Mirren beat Hearts?
No.
Beat them before there? Am I right in saying that they beat them before there this season?
No, but I
They
don't.
drew, I'm sure, with them.
Was that a
One game
draw?
I was at it.
aye,
I think there's a bit of St Mirren. I know that Robinson will not want to admit this, but the players inside will feel top six. It's been a brilliant
Done
season.
what I
Aye.
said today.
And for whatever reason, sometimes you just don't finish with that kind of verve or that what you want. I think they've achieved as much as they're going to this season. I think they'll finish the boat in the rat pile. So they will. I don't see them beating Hearts.
No, I
don't-
fancy Hearts stronger, I know.
Aye.
Who will lose every game in the top for the end of the season?
I don't want to, because as much as I say I've liked him, I'm talking about the boy Gogic and that and how well they've played this season. But I don't see them win the game. That's what happens. You get to top six.
We done that at
They played-
Dundee. Got to
Was
top
it?
six, never won a game for the
Aye.
rest. So they're
I know,
not
I
playing
know,
for
but
it.
they have.
They've got, you can still get Europe
Still
in the
get
fifth
Europe.
place.
I'm not so sure. I think that bad start against Hibs, find themselves 2 down, tough ass to come back for it. I think that it might be. I wouldn't write them off. Particularly at home. I know they lost their game against Kilmarnock to get into the top 6, but I wouldn't write them off.
Not write them off, but you can see that happening. You can see them in thoughts of no winning a game. But
Two individual errors, one against him was it the throw-in?
I mean, just put your foot through the ball if it's awkward for you. So as
You got to look. People are saying, "Oh, just throw it up the line," and probably normally they would, but
because
I thought that's an opportunity to get to the other side. So you credit Ewan for going and.
But as soon as the ball bounces, then you realise that I'm not getting this under control. He's putting me under pressure. Just help it on.
The only thing I would say, you can see the guy out the corner of your eye go and step towards it and just
Ewan's
deal
been
with
good
it.
this year, isn't he?
You all have very
He's had a
good.
right good season for that boy.
He's been very good.
Nisbet looked sharp again, didn't he?
Nisbet, yeah.
He's
So do you think Hibs could go up and cause an upset?
No.
No,
Would
I
it be
don't
an
see it.
upset?
Well,
They could.
Well, Aberdeen
don't see
they've
it.
been
I would
1
say
in 6
so high.
of
You
us,
said an
and
upset.
Hibs are so inconsistent.
that's a hard place to go, especially the way they're playing. I think they could. I can't see it.
No, I think
Aberdeen
Aberdeen.
are strong.
I don't think you can call Hibs beating Aberdeen an upset.
Just in this
And
occasion.
just now, no?
No,
No?
don't think so. They've been massively inconsistent all season. Hibs, but what they do is they go on a run of defeats and then they go on a run of wins.
But Aberdeen have been so consistent under Barry Robson.
I get that, but I still think
They've been
it's not an
strong
upset
at
if
home,
Hibs
Aberdeen.
win. You would
They also
expect
get Duke
Aberdeen to
up
win, but
against
I
the
don't
two
think
young
it's an upset.
centre-backs.
Aye. And they're strong at home, Aberdeen.
Yeah.
No, but that place will be packed out. you know, be a great atmosphere there as well.
This is brilliant this year, the split, isn't it? I know you don't like
Somebody
it
doesn't
normally.
like it.
I know, but
You've
this
had it.
year's
been
amazing.
It's worked brilliant this year, but usually I'm not a big fan of it. Do you know what this is? It might be a bit negative on Scottish football. I'll not say it.
Just say it.
Just say it.
Huh.
Do you know? So Hearts won 6-1 v Ross County, won it 6-0 or something, 6-1.
6-1.
See if they hadn't won that, every team outside Celtic and Rangers would have a negative goal difference. Some stats should stay away, shouldn't
Wow.
You're doing your homework, aren't you?
What does that suggest?
they? Don't know.
Yeah, it's not.
You're taking a whitey.
Advantage of just for you to then debate it.
It could be good or bad. I think that the standard overall has been pretty level in terms of the teams.
Outside of the top two.
You've got the 4, 5 at one point down at the bottom, and then you've got that middle group that were all close to fighting out for top 6. Then when you get that, they're all fighting for Europe. So teams are beating each other. There have been some heavy score lines, not just off of Celtic Rangers with teams. Motherwell beat Ross County 5-0 earlier in the season. Ross County beat Dundee United 4-0. So there's been just a very standard teams with no really showing consistency.
And then you're playing Celtic and Rangers, is it 8 times? That be right? You play
between the two of them.
They're going to take a lot of goals after that. Maybe they're a few different swings.
But aye, I just think overall it's no.
No.
It's a great observation.
Who's getting the Dundee job?
It looks like Callum Davidson, doesn't it?
Aye.
Good appointments?
I think so, Si.
The Dundee fan, do they fancy that?
I don't think so. I've seen a bit
I
of
saw you in it. They're a wee bit.
seen a bit of negativity towards it, mate. Split, definitely.
Why is that?
What was the reason he's left then, Boyer? What's
I
the?
think he's going to take the Blackpool job, isn't he? I think he was there
Is it?
before. I've
Was
seen
his
him linked to
family
it.
It's a wee bit strange, isn't it? That they're getting them up and then not having a crack at it.
Well, you need to also work with Gordon Strachan, don't you?
Right. So that's.
Oh.
Is that maybe
I
been a
don't
bit
know.
of
I'm
an
just
issue?
reading between the lines.
So
I've seen him
there's a
in
wee
the
bit
game.
of friction there behind the scene.
Maybe it is family though. I think he's got maybe a young grandchild maybe.
Lee.
I think.
Lee, innit?
What a guy, man. What
Is
a
he?
player
Play
as
ball?
well. What a player.
Where did you put him, Birmingham?
Birmingham, what a player.
Remember he let
What
her
a
die?
player, mate.
Was he brilliant?
Brilliant. Brilliant player. Aye.
Loved him at
Really
Leeds. Remember him at Leeds in that
Aye,
Champions
he
League?
was brilliant.
Manager or not for it?
Charlton,
And then Birmingham. He went back to Birmingham. He was some player. Surprised me how good he was. I knew he was a good player, but you could see watching him in that Leeds team, energy,
Aggressive.
aye, tiny, really slight, but great touch.
Well, he won.
His runs he made were brilliant. He was a joy to play with.
Wow.
Just play it. He'd make a run, just play it.
That's
Scored some brilliant goals for us. He was some player.
Great insight.
What about him getting the job then? We'll see.
Lee just get him to be boy.
And by the way, I'm so surprised that he was a manager because he wasn't interested.
I
in all
didn't
that
seem like that
side.
type.
Loved fishing and
Get him up the sheriff.
away to France, fishing in France and all that. And then he came back and he was a manager and I thought, can't see it, but he was a brilliant player.
Callum Davidson, eh?
Callum Davidson. Listen,
incredible job he done at St.
won
Johnstone.
2 cups for St Johnstone the same season, and I know people say that was 3 years ago or whatever. I don't care. You've won 2 cups in a season with St Johnstone.
So what do the Dundee fans expect?
They'll be like the
Stay up. So he's the man, isn't he?
Stay
You
up.
would think.
But is he the man to? I know, but he had St Johnstone in a relegation playoff, and then this season it looked like they were going to end up doing
the experienced manager.
Tomo,
You know, it's
Kevin
you
Thompson.
know what?
It's a rebuild they need.
Aye.
I think they've got a few players out of contract. They need to build a squad capable of staying in the league.
I like to look at them. This
They've
season.
got good players,
But then
but I don't know who they keep and don't know.
There's a lot out of contract, isn't there? Lyle Cameron's out of
Oh, that
contract.
was. See, after the game, did you hear the? There was an
QB
interview with one of the. I think it was a centre, but was it Boy Sweeney?
Ryan Sweeney
He
captain.
never committed himself to play next season. It was
Is he?
really quite surprising.
Sometimes.
No, Ashcroft is it?
Ashcroft's the same.
The best in the world.
Well, the two of them were
Aye.
two big boys, two powerful boys, but he never committed to because the inter. I think it was Brian was asking him. Says, "So you're looking forward to next season?" He says, "Well, we just need to wait and see and see." I mean, you just won the league. You're
But with the
buzzing and all
manager
that,
leaving
but-
as well, maybe
So
they
they
know
must
the
have-
manager. They might. I don't know what's happening now.
One guy that will definitely stay about is Cammy Kerr.
I've seen him coming
He'll
on.
never leave me. He will never leave that in place.
It's a chance now, isn't he?
He'll be the janitor after
Coaching the under 18 as well. Cam.
he's doing everything he can.
Or
Staying
16
at
maybe.
Dundee. Right, boys, coupon time.
Right, oh.
Here we go.
Does the coupon let a bit? Does the sheriff let the coupon let a bit? Does the sheriff let a bit?
Aye,
Is he?
he does.
A wee bit? Is he a gambler, is he?
Loves Vegas, so he does.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Sheriff
Aye,
has got
and
to...
his missus, aye. Remember, what's the
Does he keep the sheriff outfit on for Vegas?
No, oh, his gear's poor, by the way. He needs a bit of work on his
Oh, what
gears,
does he
man.
wear?
His gears, what?
What does he wear?
Oh, it's no good.
I don't know.
Just whatever he finds in the morning, night, he just shoves it on.
Is this true?
Yeah.
I'm actually new.
It's true. He's going over to see the sheriff.
He's invited you there. Going to pay for it as well.
What's
Look at you, saw the flights, man. Price of them. Jesus Christ.
Do
See
you
if
not pay for your boy to
you
go
just
there?
buy Wild Thing, he can go away.
why don't you do a bidding war for the whole thing?
Aye. Right, alright, I'll take a tenner.
Would you take him there? Like, seriously, just like, would you take him
Aye, he
away?
could come.
Right, I'll come
And
on.
he would
Right.
love you.
Are you
The
going to
sheriff
go?
would love you.
Didn't I just say you're going to
He's
go? Are you
done it, he
going to
does it all the time, doesn't he?
No, I'll be there. I'll come with you.
vlog it? Take a video of it.
I imagine us do video each other in the morning, not waking up together.
There's a lot of protected species there. You might be one of them.
You're allowed to leave the country now.
I think I'm safe now, safe hands.
It's starting in the MOD, innit? So,
Well, I might flag up. I might flag up. I might not do
So
it.
one
Actually.
of my other friends who stayed there, he done one of the wee woodpeckers that was waking him up in the morning.
Oh,
the next
mate.
door neighbours, it was every morning.
That would do you nothing with it.
Aye, she just, well, I fucking take that home. And they're a protected species, so that's how I'm going to name them.
Which I could get shot earlier.
He's get lifted as soon as he lands in
oh,
it.
mate.
Talking
He's
shooting
talking
bears, woodpeckers, going to a room that's full of weed. You're not even getting in the country,
the sheriff
mate. You're
and
getting
shoot
to
me.
customs or like, come here, you. Be a big fan
Some
of
people
golf.
that can't get into the country, you've got got a wee record, but I'm alright.
so are you staying in the sheriff's house?
As far as I'm aware.
Where did you
Remember
stay in the
that
jail?
vow that you made a couple of months ago? Not to get arrested abroad. Mind
We're
that.
going to
mind
the
that.
sheriff, but he'll take
Well,
care
the
of
sheriff
it.
will not put you in
The
jail
sheriff
for
will be
it.
alright. He'll put you in jail, won't
Does the sheriff find people in jail, huh?
Well, I'm not, well, I need to find that out when I'm earlier. You know, he is a sheriff. Believe it. I'll send you a picture. Once I get him, I'll get the evidence will be sent to you.
I first thought it was a joke, but I can't actually, it's actually true now. Isn't it?
Aye.
It's fucking brilliant.
I shot the
Oh,
sheriff,
there's a song.
but I didn't shoot his
You
deputy.
sang that.
The idea.
That's a, isn't it? Oh,
You could sing
Who
it.
can be his deputy?
Bob Marley.
I think you're right, James, you're right.
I think it is.
Great
Aye.
knowledge it is. Will you be his deputy?
Absolutely. Me. He'll be on a big horse. I'll be on a wee one of the wee tiny horses. Won't I,
Donkey.
probably.
When I
You
don't
don't-
Wee Shetland pony.
Okay.
Won't I?
right on it.
There's a couple of them up in quarter actually
I
in the
know,
field. You seen
that's
them?
what I'm
You
saying.
taking them out with you?
Okay.
That's how I'm saying it's. You can go on a horse, isn't it?
Aye.
There's horses everywhere. Up
You
your
catch
back.
one of them. They're
You're a
tiny.
winner.
Why don't you go and get a wee practice before you go?
I should. But
By the way, the animal thinks you've been on our cases today, couldn't they?
RSPCA.
RSPC coupons today.
No, I've got a hell of animals.
I know you do. You do a lot for animals, don't
What's
you?
your favourite animal?
My favourite animal. Oh, believe it or not, you know, it's cats.
Is it?
Aye, I know it. I knew you would go. I love aye.
Creepy wee bastards.
And
I'm
a
not a fan
and
of
a,
cats.
a cockatiel.
Aye.
What's your favourite animal?
Aye.
Monkey.
Monkey are brilliant.
You ever watched the monkeys in the zoo? It's
So
incredible.
clever.
man.
Gorillas are the
Yeah,
best.
cockatiel. Cockatiels are brilliant.
I don't know, what's so good
What's a
about it?
cockatiel?
What's good about it?
Aye.
A bird?
Aye.
I'm terrified
Birds
of
are
birds.
sick.
You can't
Birds
get
are
a
But
bird,
you
can you?
can-
Even don't know what to do with it. Even don't know what to do with
Put it in
it.
his
Nervous,
cage,
right?
Scared to speak to that.
You can talk back to you, some of them.
What's so good about a cockatiel?
Because they mimic you. So if you go in and you whistle and they walk
Aye,
in and
whistle.
whistle
I had a
back
couple
and
when
all
I
that.
was
They're not a
younger.
What?
Is that
No.
not a parrot?
No, but
Whistle.
they whistle and all that, so
Copies your
they'll
whistle.
just back at you and all that.
I had two of them when I was
Oh, wait,
younger.
man.
Did you?
Aye.
Aye, they're-
What, a cockatiel in the house?
Two of them, aye.
What, in a cage?
Aye.
aye.
Is it big?
I had one when I was
Oh,
staying
really?
there and there.
Stinking of shite.
No.
Oh,
I know, you have to wonder, should pets be in houses, man?
You know that.
It's just honking in it, but...
Stinking
See, when I walked in, somebody's supposed to be a pet.
of shite.
Dog shout everywhere. It's what wildlife is.
You haven't even got a dog either.
Is that his dog? Dad shite. Your dad shite. Ryan Aeroplane.
Oh, he's fucking genius, man. Wildlife is, mate. Wildlife is brilliant,
I've
isn't it?
got a dog, I know.
Do you love wildlife?
I love
What's your
dogs.
dog's called?
My dog's
what?
it's called
Foxes
Poppy.
and all that.
Boston Terrier.
A what terrier?
Boston.
Boston Terrier.
Wee tiny
Boston
thing.
Terriers.
I've had all sorts of dogs and all, but
Aye.
cats. I used to have a wild foxes and all that.
Do you always get the boys whipped off of dogs?
No, I don't like that at all.
Like Kate Horner.
Aye.
Right,
It's
everything.
a stop
I
me being so
prefer them
horny,
being
innit?
horny and aggressive.
Aggression.
Oh, what's
It's
that?
aggression.
Coach spell.
That'll be the sheriff.
Right, you're going to go to recruit him?
Nah.
Nah. Just keep talking about wildlife. Animals are fascinating, aren't they, though? I love watching the series on YouTube, like the lion attacks.
You
and
ever
all
had a
that.
worm?
Lion attack.
Have you ever watched
Like,
lion attacks?
like a warthog or something.
Oh my god, I hate the bastards that try fucking kill them, but see the trophy hunters, I'd love to batter
It was
them.
Gary McAllister's pal at Motherwell, ginger-headed boy. His name's
Should
escaped
be
me for a minute. Played in the middle of the park.
McKinnon.
Remember, hard man. Great, good wee player, hard as anything.
Ginger, did you say?
Keep my hearts.
George Slynn.
Can't believe I forget his name. I used to feed him worms.
I mean George, that's my dad.
Aye. Used to eat worms.
He's got worms, your dad.
You seen the warm up? I used to hit him in the back of the head with him. Right, just to wind him up and all that, because he was a madman. And one time he just turned round at me and just stared right at me and just started
Fucked out his
to eat
gob.
the worm.
Just take that one.
Just straight away to
Yeah, worm.
And I went,
No bad. It's one for the watching, isn't it?
I
Him.
hurt my ears.
Right, come on, Coop, I've got it's fucking tours or something.
Wait, who's that? I need to
How
be-
long have we been sitting here?
I know.
I need to go.
Aye.
I don't know.
I
Fuck's
mean,
sake.
what time's it, Si?
12.
I need to go.
Aye. We need to cut
Right,
them.
quickly.
Right, here we go.
Who
I'm
you
going to go. Faddy, I'm going to. My Uncle Faddy. Is he old enough to be Uncle Faddy yet?
Aye.
Aye. Right. Old Firm, Celtic Rangers.
Celtic.
Let's go with Dundee United. No, wait, I'm going to leave that last. Aberdeen Hibs.
I've said it's no an upset, but I'm going for Aberdeen. I think Aberdeen will win, but it wouldn't surprise me if Hibs got something.
We'll go with St Johnstone, Motherwell. Motherwell definitely.
Aye, that's
Big Van Veen.
Aye,
Van Veen's
and
going
then
for 30
last
goals.
but not least, game of the weekend, Dundee United Ross County.
mouth watering.
Aye. I'm going to go for
I'm still dating.
Dundee United.
That's
I think that maybe it was a wee drop off. Maybe they thought they were safe. I think they'll get back to what they're good at. And I think Dundee United will get the win.
Right, do with your guns in your hand.
balls made of steel. Shoot ball bearings.
I've got balls made of steel and the shoot ball bearings.
Right.
Do it like
You know that
Do the Coop like
that's
that.
everything up. You try to say that quietly,
Go on.
didn't you?
Sit like that and do the Coop.
No, come on. Let's be serious. This is a serious issue.
Let's be serious.
Rangers,
It's a serious. We've got to win people money. Come on.
We're hard-earned cash,
Right.
Rangers v Celtic.
Draw.
St Mirren v Hearts.
Hearts.
Point it
Put a
down.
gun to his head.
Point it there.
Aberdeen v Hibs.
Aberdeen.
And last Dundee United v Ross County.
Dundee United.
Fancy it.
Smoke it.
May as well do the other two. Kelly for a win.
Kelly will win, aye. And Hearts.
I know.
I'm
that's
going to
a-
go that as a draw, St Mirren Hearts.
Draw. Right, place it. I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot his deputy. There he is, the sheriff.
There's the sheriff. And to end it with sheriff.